Okay, I owe you guys a bit of an apology. In my last Q&A video, you probably remember at the end of the video, I told you guys to leave questions in the comments down below and that I would take those questions and use them for the next Q&A video, this Q&A video. That's where I would be getting the questions, and I'm sure there were a lot of great people that left some great questions. But even if there were real people out there that asked, like, real stuff, oh my god, some of these questions were awful! Why am I silver? Do you agree with people who say Hitler was mean? Do you think Hitler did something wrong? What is your obsession with Hitler? So I know this makes me a bit of a liar, but we're not taking those questions to make today's video. We took some more from Twitter. Who is your biggest inspiration to be a League of Legends YouTuber? Okay, my biggest inspiration to be a League YouTuber was actually there were not that many League YouTubers when I started. I started doing YouTube a really long time ago in comparison to a lot of the other League people out there at least, and this isn't me bragging or anything. This is actually kind of sad that I've been around for this long and haven't grown so much. But I started making videos about 3.5 or 4 years ago, and back then a lot of the big people were people like Donkey or Lily Pichu or CivHD, which I looked up to the big names like that a lot, but a lot of people like Foxdrop weren't around. A lot of people like Jeremy Gaming Curios I don't think was around back then. Magikarp Use Fly wasn't around. Candy Mundi wasn't around. A lot of the more informative YouTubers that were around back then were people like How to Top Lane or Legend Commentaries, people that aren't even around anymore, and I saw there was a bit of a void that I thought maybe I could fill, and now you guys are stuck with me. How tall are you? I am a little over 6'4". I'm like 6'4 and a half. You can't really tell in my YouTube videos because I always try and keep the camera at around eye level. But if I stand up, then you can generally see I'm a tall person. I guarantee you, if any of you guys ever come up to me at a convention or something, the first thing that's gonna come out of your mouth is, wow, you're so tall. Happens every damn time. Could you give me 3 seconds of YouTube fame? Nope, you only get 2. Can I have 3 seconds? Nope, you only get 2. How do you get your haircut? Lengthwise and such? Okay, this isn't a joke. I have a regular barber that I go to now, and he just I tell him the usual, and he knows how I like to have my hair cut. But the first time I ever went in and got my hair cut with him, I took in a picture of Alec Baldwin and told him to make me look like this. He actually follows my YouTube channel. I need a bit of a haircut right now, but I don't want to go in because the last time I went for a haircut, my sub growth wasn't like the best, and I want to make sure I have enough sub growth that I'm still like impressive as a YouTuber to him. What do you smell like? I actually smell like Smarties. Hang on a second. This is the kind of like forming cream or whatever it's called that I put a little bit of it in my hair just so my hair stands up in the front. It's called Woody's Web, and it smells exactly like Smarties. Woody, by the way, I don't know if you need someone to sponsor and sell out for you, but I would totally be down. What's your favorite beer? Speaking of selling out, my favorite beer are typically like American craft beers. A lot of people, when they think of American beer, they think of like Budweiser or Miller, you know, really, really disgustingly gross stuff. But some of the best beers I've ever had are like local small town craft beers, and my absolute favorite comes from Hawaii. This one company called the Kona Brewing Company, I call them my K-Kona beers. They make this beer called Big Wave where, no exaggeration, it literally tastes like sunshine. It tastes like the beach. It tastes like a normal beer, but then just halfway through taking a sip, you just feel the sun. It's weird. I see, you guys should sell out with me. How the hell do I not have a sponsor? Any advice for starters on YouTube? Okay, if you want to get big on YouTube, this is what you gotta do. You gotta upload videos as frequently as you possibly can. Don't confuse a little bit of growth with no growth, and steal stuff. Steal ideas from other YouTubers. There's a great little movie or something, it's been a while since I watched it, called Everything's a Remix. In the world of art, whether you're talking about actual art or just goofy YouTube videos, the best way that you can learn how to make stuff is by seeing other people make stuff and incorporating other elements into your own types of videos. Plagiarism is a really serious thing. Never plagiarize, like, don't be Matthew Santoro, but it's totally okay, I say this, it's totally okay for you to take inspiration from other YouTubers and incorporate other styles into your own. For instance, I feel like I was maybe one of the first League of Legends YouTubers to like make daily personality videos when I started doing that like a year or 2 ago, or tried it out a couple times, and it failed and flopped a number of times because it was really difficult for me to do, but I got that idea from the Call of Duty community, people like FaZe Jev, FaZe Rain. Nobody really did that in League of Legends, so I thought, hey, what if I incorporate League of Legends into this format that other people already use? Same deal with Road to Diamond. Road to Diamond is just kind of ripping off the FIFA series Road to Glory, where it's a very similar thing. You know, you show the progression and whatnot, and you start off really small and you eventually end in glory. I wanted to do a similar thing in League of Legends that not that many people had done already, and it was something that I just kind of stole. I think it's important for YouTubers to watch a lot of content and take note of what other people are doing, just so you know what's possible, what's in the realm of possibilities with YouTube. Going back to that earlier question, seeing some of the videos that some of the older YouTubers made and seeing what was possible, what you could do with League of Legends was a really inspiring thing for me. And although I don't believe that you should just, copy people, you shouldn't just copy word for word a donkey video. Oh my god, someone's gonna think I'm taking shots at Kiori or something now. Don't mimic other YouTubers, that's what I'll say. Take note of everyone's styles and use bits and pieces to form your own. Will you ever branch into other games on your channel? Okay, I've already done this a little bit with Overwatch recently, and we got a lot of Overwatch questions also in this Q&A that I'm probably gonna be answering, a couple of them coming up. Honestly, I would love to make more videos on stuff other than League of Legends. I'm trying to start off a bit slow though, with like each new video that I make that isn't strictly League of Legends related being like, it's still kind of League related, or videos like this or that are just sort of personality. Part of it is you guys scare me a little bit. Like, Road to Diamond is maybe the most successful series I've ever had on YouTube, and the comment section there, it's incredibly mean sometimes. I read through like every comment and it can get really draining. Like, if that's how you guys are reacting to one of my best series that everyone loves, then oh my goodness, I better not make a video series you guys don't like. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into some of these Overwatch questions. Are you having fun playing Overwatch now that it's out? I am. I mean, I think Blizzard is kind of like Nintendo in a way where both companies have some really, really bad business practices, but they know how to make fun games, and the Blizzard polish is definitely in Overwatch, and it's a fun game. Do you think Overwatch will be as big of an esport as League of Legends, or will it be like TF2 and have a much smaller competitive scene? I didn't even know TF2 had a competitive scene at all. I definitely think Overwatch will be bigger than whatever it is TF2 has. Blizzard has done some things right in terms of esports, like with Hearthstone and Heroes of the Storm, even though they have been messing up a lot ever since Brood War. I think Overwatch doesn't work as well as a spectator sport as a lot of other games because the gameplay is really hectic, especially from a first-person perspective. And I just don't know how well that will translate to esports, but I definitely think it will be kind of big. I don't know, Blizzard might make some mistakes. If there's like any company that won't implement an MMR or ELO system, then I can see Blizzard being the one. I heard there was a competitive mode in the closed beta or the open beta, and I don't know how it worked. I heard everyone hated it and that they're reworking it. When the competitive mode eventually does come out, I'd probably put money on it not being an ELO system, even though that's probably what would be best for the game. I don't think the game will get as big as League. It probably won't get as big as Counter-Strike, but who knows? I mean, it definitely has a bright future. Who's your favorite Overwatch character and why? My favorite character is Tracer, and you guys all know why, but I will make up another reason right now. I think Tracer is really fun to play the same way I think Aurelia is really fun to play, where the mobility and being able to style on kids and do cool plays that people don't expect. They don't expect you to outplay them in the way that you outplay them, and I mean, I think it's just really fun. Opinions on Overwatch balance? I think the balance, there are instances that you could say, like maybe McCree is too strong and needs a nerf, or maybe another character is too weak. I play a lot of Tracer, she seems kind of weak. There are instances where you could point out saying that one character is too strong or one character is too weak, but I don't think it's to an extent where it really hurts the game or makes anyone unviable. So yeah, for the most part, it's fine. And finally, how long until we see consistent Overwatch videos from you? I know I've been making a couple of Overwatch videos lately, and I apologize to my League audience that doesn't like anything that I do that's not League of Legends related. I realize it's probably pretty obnoxious. You probably aren't even watching this video because I'm probably titling it something that's like Overwatch clickbait. I have a habit of getting really addicted and really excited about games when they first come out and playing them nonstop until I eventually can like bring them in line. When Rivals of Aether first came out, I couldn't help but make videos on that. Same with Blade and Soul, same with Overwatch now. I'm sure in time I'll be able to incorporate that game into like a healthy daily life where I don't have to constantly make videos about it because I'm not just only thinking about that game 24/7. I doubt I'll make videos on it consistently for like, I don't know, a while, but I would hope that maybe in the future I can become more of a variety YouTube channel and not just strictly League of Legends. Consistency in your videos, I mean. You guys asked a lot of questions about consistency as well. I realize my videos haven't been that consistent lately. One of the reasons for that is today, either today or today and yesterday by the time this video is coming up, I got summoned for jury duty, and I will be at the courthouse all day. It depends whether or not I get placed on a jury, but if I do get placed on a jury, then I'm gonna have to spend like 5 days a week for 2 weeks at most down at the courthouse, and it'll be hard for me to make videos like every day. But I am making videos more and more frequently, and I think I want to try and go for daily videos again. I know it never works out when I try and make them, but let's just try and go for like 30 days in a row, you know? Maybe 30 days, maybe 35, 40, who knows? I want to try and go for dailies again. And finally, last question, what are you gonna do when you reach the 1 million subs, which you 100% deserve? You are very sweet for saying that. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get 1 million subs. I doubt I will. I shouldn't say that. I should look I'll get it eventually. If by some miracle, though, I ever reach 1 million subscribers, I promise you guys, and I ate a sock. You guys know my promises are good. I promise you guys, I will make a video of me doing something ridiculous. I'll make a video of me riding a unicycle while juggling, thanking you for 1 million subs. And on that note, thank you all very much for watching this Q&A video. Probably you should just follow me on Twitter, and if you want to be in the next Q&A video, tweet me questions when I ask you for it. I'll see you all in the next vid, but until then, thank you very much for watching. Good luck in solo queue, and have a wonderful day.